It's good to explain the origin of the movement or the current. It started in the United States after the Vatican Council. The Second Vatican Council had that famous opening prayer that Pope Holy John the 23rd was saying, asking the Holy Spirit to bring a new Pentecost in the church and asking the Lord to help us to open all the doors so that the Holy Spirit should renew the church. That's not the only renewal. The charismatic is not the only renewal out of the council. We have the liturgical renewal. That is a new way of understanding the liturgy, as bringing back the liturgy to its origin. So, because liturgy is the work of the people now, from its etymology. But at a certain moment, it was considered as being only for priests, and the liturgical renewal brought it back so that Mass should be participated by all the faithful, not only the celebrant. There's also the biblical renewal, a new awareness of the necessity of the Christian to read the Bible. Because before the council, in my country, was even forbidden to have a Bible before the council. So after the council, then there was that tendency really to renew the church. That started in the beginning of the 20th century with a certain Charles Parham, who was a Methodist pastor. But then to make a jump, there was one Catholic university in Duquesne in the States. And so there were some students related to some member of the Neo-Pentecostal movement, but they were Catholics. So one holy night they decided to do a retreat with a priest in a Catholic chapel, and then during the adoration of the Holy Eucharist, some of them had a strange experience, and they started speaking in tongues, what they call speaking in tongues, as in Greek they call it glossolalia. It is a prayer that is uttered without words that are in a normal language. And from that group, something started in the Catholic Church, from that university. And one community was born in Annabelle. And one Belgian priest went there to experience it, and he brought it back to Europe, and he spread in the States. The first person of a certain constellation that took care of it was the late Cardinal Swenens of the Diocese of Malines-Bruxelles in Belgium. So he was appointed by Pope Paul VI to take care of the movement. Why is it called charismatic? Because it has a lot of charismatic manifestation. The charism that are mentioned in the first book of St. Paul to the Corinthians, in chapter 12. Not only speaking in tongues, but also things like knowledge of things, healings, many miracles. But then strangely, during the Vatican Council, something was said about it. The council said, was talking about extraordinary gifts of the Holy Spirit and ordinary gifts. The ordinary gifts were like the gift of service, the gift of singing in church, the gift of welcoming people, many normal things that you will see somebody doing them and knowing that there's something strange. The way he's singing, you feel it that there's something that is not natural. But then what is called in the books, in Lumen Gentium, in reference to the extraordinary gifts, there, as I was saying, the gift of healing people, or the speaking in tongues, or explaining what is said in tongues, prophecies, doing miracles. There have been many people in the charismatic movement that have been gifted by the Lord to do many things. Like in Cameroon, we had a priest, a Jesuit priest, who spread it in Cameroon, late Father Mayrad Hebka, who had a marvelous gift of healing people. He could be praying for 1,000 people and many will get well. Okay. So this is the explanation of the origin of the word charismatic, because there is an insistence of the manifestation of the charism that some can be called extraordinary, but with time they become also ordinary. But that's not all of the Catholic charismatic movement. The most important thing of the Catholic charismatic renewal is what is called the baptism of the Holy Spirit, or the effusion of the Holy Spirit. Baptism of the Holy Spirit is an experience of an outpouring of the Holy Spirit upon a man or a group of persons. It can be out of a time of preparation and a specific moment of